Hey everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, we made it here inside Hyrule. I don't know why I went the back way. I thought the path was the back way. That's why I went. We made it here inside Hyrule Castle. And this episode, we're just gonna go ahead and get the three things. I believe is what I said last time. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get the three things. Now, this back entrance actually brings us straight to, the library. Kind of area. Yeah, the library. That's exactly what it's called. Okay, there we go. So yeah, there are a lot of these crates around that you can break. Well, actually, I am kind of running low on arrows, so I am gonna go and smash them up. There are also a lot of books around, obviously, since it's a library, but, what are you doing? Yeah, there are gonna be Lizalfos all around this area. Now, I don't think, actually, there is one thing here, which is the King's study. Now this is actually a pretty unique area, because it has his diary in it, for one, a gold rupee, and you can get a Royal Guard shield, which we actually saw, part of the Royal Guard set in, this guy gonna mess with my steez? No, he's good. Library, King's study. Library, King's study. Library, King's study. Anyway, the writings of Rhoam Bosphoromus Hyrule. First page. Today, as the sun rose and a new day was born, my daughter too joined the sweet world. In keeping with the traditions of the royal family, I've decided to name her Zelda. I'm not a man accustomed to frivolous musings, but now it seems as good time as any to begin my royal memorandum. Is that like memoirs? But for fancy people. Reports keep arriving regarding the excavation of relics. The fortune teller's predictions seem to be coming true. Calamity Ganon was not a figure of fable or even of legend. He actually existed in our great land of Hyrule. We must investigate all the relics, learn as much as we can, but understanding the divine beast alone will take time. Zelda's eyes lit up like a wildfire when I told her about the relics. I must admit, she has a knack for research. My queen has left this world. Her death was so sudden and unexpected. I awakened most nights unsure if she is really gone. Zelda never cried, never faltered, not even during the royal funeral or later when she and I were alone with our grief. I must assume her strength is a result of us repeatedly informing her of her duty to be a valiant and steady princess. For a child of merely 6 years of age, her conduct was truly that of a born leader. Her strength gives me hope. From now on, I must raise her all alone. Now only I remain to prepare her for her difficult future as Princess of Hyrule. Zelda finally reported back after her visit to the fountain. It seems her sacred, it's like scarce. It seems her sacred sealing power has yet to awaken. It has been a year and 3 months since her mother passed. Perhaps she is held back by heartache too deep to heal. If the Ganon prophecy wasn't looming over our heads, I would tell her to take her time, to wait until she is ready. But our situation is dire and leaves no room for weakness. Even on behalf of my beloved daughter. What? My heart breaks for Zelda, but I must act as a king, not a father. I must order her to train relentlessly at the fountain. Next. I was told Zelda went off to research ancient technology, so I had no choice but to confront her about it. She claimed she was simply using her day off from training to indulge in a bit of research, but I still scolded her. She won't get it through her head, forcing me to tell her the same thing I've been repeating ad Ad nauseum. I'm dumb. The reason her sacred powers still won't awaken is because she's spending all her time, all her efforts playing at being a scholar. In truth, I understand Zelda's feelings, painfully so. She lost her mother, her teacher, before she could ever learn from her. 10 pointless years of self-training without so much as a book or a note to help her find her way. Those in the castle talk behind her back, and I, her only family, scold her for her shortcomings. No wonder she wishes to hide away in her beloved relic research. I'd love nothing more than to console her. But I must stay strong. She must fulfill her duty, just as we all must, even if she comes to despise me. I've been told my Zelda went to the Spring of Wisdom. This will likely be her last chance to, This will likely be her last chance. If she is unable to awaken her power at Lanayru, all hope is truly lost. If she comes back without success, then I shall speak kindly with her. Scolding is pointless now. I forced 10 years of training on her, and after all that, it seems her power will stubbornly awaken some other way. Perhaps I should encourage her to keep researching her beloved relics. They may just lead her to answers I can't provide. For now, I sit anxiously, more a father than a king at this moment. I sit and await my daughter's return. That's really sad. He never got to say, oh, hey, it's okay. Whatever. We'll get it. Oh, well. Hello. What am I using? Oh. I didn't even know what weapon I was using. Oh. But she didn't do that, Daruk. Whatever. It's more of a pain to turn it off than to just leave it on and let it recharge after 3 blows. Even if those are 3 accidental blows. Okay. Now, areas we want to get to are, for one... Ow! Okay. It's raining. Are, for one, gonna be, Ow. Wow, that does a lot of damage. Gonna be the, all up here, with the cookbook. Let's see what this says. Royal Family Secret Recipe number 2. The Chancellor's favorite monster cake. Stew monster extract, tabantha, wheat, cane sugar, and goat butter for a spell. It's a dangerous dish that makes your head fuzzy. Yep. Plain evil sometimes. So, there you go. That's, we'll actually be using that recipe twice. For 2 different side quests. One for the Hyrule cake thing. The other for the other one. Of course. Okay. Now this is all well and good for the library. There is also a armor set to get in here, but we're not going to get that probably until post-game, to be honest. It's not that useful. Personally, I don't like it, but other people do. Lee. But yeah, I'm not gonna get it because I might get it while we're going through Hyrule Castle for real, but for now I'm not gonna get it. So that is that. Let's eat some foods. We can eat this. Okay, that'll be good. That's good enough. I'm not going to use sword beams or anything right now, so that's fine. The docks. Yeah. Okay. So, the next place we want to go is the dungeon, I believe. Yeah, that's the next place we want to go. And then from the dungeon, we're going to go ahead and beeline it straight to, actually, Zelda's chambers. Because there's actually a memory we can get there. I thought, might as well get the memory now, and not wait till well, till it's relevant for one. Just listen to this music. Wow, this music honestly really gets me pumped up to just in general. It's just like so epic. And I think if you actually slow it down, this is the start of the dungeon. I think it's like it's either Zelda's Lullaby or the Song of Time, one of those. Yeah, it's one of those. It's really cool that they did that. That it's like it's a classic Zelda song. Ooh, Royal Guard's Claymore. Yeah. Now, as I said before, these weapons aren't the best. They're very low durability, rather. Yeah. Just because they do have very low durability. The fact. Oh crap. Yeah, so there's gonna be these moblins and stuff. How'd you get fired? No. There's Daruk's protection gone. Yeah, there's gonna be these moblins and such around the place. I try to shoot you. Yeah, you can actually just shoot them through the bars. You have 112 shock arrows. That is insane. Do the same thing with these little Zolfos. Okay. I should not have done that. But yeah, what was I saying? Music. Yeah, this music is very like there's also cracks in the walls. It's a nice Zelda touch, but yeah, the music is either yeah, it's really cool that they added that. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to do any of this. Oh, this is electrical Zolfos. Anyway, yeah, they absolutely did not have to do any of this Easter egg stuff. Royal bow. Ooh, well, silver Zolfos. We should probably picturize him. Wow, I'm surprised that went through those grates. Yeah, some of these you can just hit with a weapon, like a sword or something like that. Ooh, don't have that yet. Shield, blizzard rod, yeah, we got all that. Yeah, good. It's not raining, so very nice. Ooh, there's a bombable wall back here. It's back here. This leads to another area, which I don't exactly know where it is, but yeah, we're not gonna worry about that yet. We're just down here to get one item in particular, which we're actually coming up right now, the end of this whole series of dungeons, which is this Stalnox. Now, once we kill this Stalnox, we will get the reward. Hello. Let's do some spinnies. What do you say? You spin me right round and me right round like a Stalnox can. Yep, he's almost dead now. Yeah, that is a rather good way, actually, to get rid of a Stalnox, actually. I didn't even realize that. Is to just do spin attacks. That's all you need. And that chest appears. I might get that. Okay, we can drop that. Yeah. Or wait. You know what? We can drop this. Not that important. Anyway, so read the plaque, of course. Test of the Royal Guard. Strike down the giant phone to become recognized as a knight of the kingdom. Now we are actually going to want to drop a shield. Nah, screw you. Well, we need one part. Oh, we'll get the bow. We'll get the bow. We are actually going to get the Hylian Shield. Oh my gosh. There we go. Now we're in business. Oh my gosh. You don't know how long I've waited for this. There's a piece of ash. Oh yeah, Hylian Shield. Now, to me, I might just be nitpicking, but to me, the Hylian Shield always looks pretty scrawny, small rather, compared to like other shields. Like that shield is like much bigger than this. But anyway, the Hylian Shield is the shield. If you do not know Zelda, I'm so glad. I was so excited. I'm still so excited to get it to this day, but I was so excited when I first played this game and got this. And actually, it's one thing it's one of the only things I looked up in this game as well, because like I'd heard the legends of the Hylian Shield of Breath of the Wild, but no. Now, pretty much directly above us, yeah, in that tower right there, that is Zelda's room, Zelda's tower, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that is there. So we're actually going to want to get up there pretty swiftly, actually. So that's precisely, Zelda's study, that's what it would be called. Let's get our gear out. Yeah, you're kind of going to want to, like, honestly, I'm doing this like the fastest and most unjustice way, if that even makes sense. But like the way that doesn't give this area justice, and I'm gonna give this area justice. Believe you me, I will. I don't even know what that means. Believe you me. That's just a weird series of words, weird series of sounds. And frequently in these little well, not frequently, but a lot of the time in these little things here, the little tower things, you will get you will find all those things, which are guardian turrets. Hi, my name is Link. Hi, my name is Link. Wow. Oops. Let's not do that anymore. Yeah, I was surprised I got all those. Now, yeah, these are guardian turrets. Oh, it didn't count. Which, fun fact, if you actually blow off all the propellers on the Guardian Skywatchers, that's pretty much exactly what the Guardian Skywatchers are, is the Guardian turrets. It's really just the same model, but with a different, I guess, not input, but a different application. It's the same thing. The head goes up and down, the whole thing, whole 9 yards. Now, fortunately, later on in the game, we can, you know what? Ah, crap. Yeah, there you go. Now, what was I saying? Same thing. You know what? Guardian arrow. The thing. I don't know. I don't know what I was saying. An eye for an eye, I guess. That was what my one-liner was going to be. Okay. Yeah, you kind of do have to worry about that Skywatcher, but not too much. You really got to worry about this guy more. Let's switch up to something more disposable. Such as, sure, this long throw. Okay, there we go. Actually, there is a royal bow up there. Royal Guard's bow, rather. And some arrows. Wait, did we get the title of this room? I wasn't even paying attention. Let's go out and come back in. Let's go out. Oh look, we're out. Oh look, we're back in. This is Zelda's room. Which again, I really kind of want to see. I want to see her room. I want to see her. I want to. This is another area which I really would like to see. Brand new, because it's just interesting architecture. Yeah, we just need one piece of the Royal Guard's arsenal. Drop that. That durability, those are both durability up. I didn't even notice the first one was. Sweet. Okay, so allow me to clear my throat for a second. Okay, thank you. I cut all that audio out though, but read Zelda's diary? Yes. After meeting with the champions, I left to research the ancient technology. But nothing to note came of my research. The return of Ganon looms, a dark force taunting us from afar. I must learn all I can about the relics so we can stop him. If the fortune teller's prophecy is to be believed, there isn't much time left. Ah, but turning over these thoughts in my head puts me ill at ease. I suppose I should turn in for the night. P.S. Tomorrow my father has assigned him as my appointed knight. I set out for Goron City today to make some adjustments to Divine Beast Rudania. I still recall feeling his eyes on me as I walked ahead. I thought that said as I walking ahead. The feeling stayed with me so long I grew anxious and weary. It's the same feeling I felt before in his company, and still not a word passes his lips. I never know what he's thinking. It makes my imagination run wild guessing at what he is thinking, but will not say. What does the boy chosen by the sword that seals the darkness think of me? Will I ever truly know? Then I suppose it's simple. A daughter of Hyrule's royal family, yet unable to use sealing magic, he must despise me. That's not true. I said something awful to him today. My research was going nowhere. I was feeling depressed, and I had told him repeatedly not to accompany me, but he did anyway, as he always does, and so I yelled at him without restraint. He seemed confused by my anger. I feel terribly guilty, and that guilt only makes me more agitated than I was before. I'm unsure how to put today's bits into words. Words so often evade me lately, and now more than ever. He saved me without a thought for his own life. He protected me from the ruthless blades of the Yiga clan. Though I've been cold to him all this time, taking my selfish and childish anger out on him at every turn, still he was there for me. I won't ever forget that. Tomorrow I shall apologize for all that has transpired between us. And then I'll try talking to him. To Link, it's worth a shot. Bit by bit, I've gotten Link to open up to me. It turns out he's quite a glutton. He can't resist a delicious meal. Yep. Food is delicious. When I finally got around to asking why he's so quiet all the time, I could tell it was difficult for him to say, but he did. With so much at stake and so many eyes upon him, he feels it necessary to stay strong and to silently bear any burden. A feeling I know all too well. For him, it has caused him to stop outwardly expressing his thoughts and feelings. I always believed him to be a simply gifted person who would never face a day of hardship. How wrong I was. Everyone has struggles that go unseen by the world. I was so absorbed with my own problems I failed to see his. I wish to talk with him more and to see what lies beneath those calm waters, to hear him speak freely and openly. And perhaps I, too, will be able to bare my soul to him and share the demons that have plagued me all these years. Father scolded me again today. He told me that I am to have no more to do with researching ancient technology. He insisted that I focus instead on training that will help me awaken my sealing magic. I was so frustrated and ashamed I could not even speak. I've been trained since I was a child, and yet Mother passed the year before my training was to begin. In losing her, I lost not just a mother, but a teacher. Mother used to smile and tell me, "Zelda, my love, all will be well in the end. You can do anything." But she was wrong. No matter how hard I try, or how much time passes, the sealing power that is my birthright evades me. Tomorrow I journey with Link to the Spring of Power to train, but this too will end in failure, such as my curse. I had a dream last night. In a place consumed by darkness, a lone woman gazed at me, haloed by blinding light. I sensed she was not of this world. I don't know if she was a fairy or a goddess, but she was beautiful. Her lips spoke urgently, but her voice did not reach me. Would I have heard her if my power was awoken? Or is my dream simply a manifestation of my fears? I'm sure I will know the answer soon, whether I wish to or not. I turned 17 today. That means this is the day I finally be allowed to train at the Spring of Wisdom. When Link arrives, we set out for Mount Lanayru. The other champions will accompany us there. I have not seen my father since he last scolded me. Things are too strained now. I will meet with him when I return. Actually, I've had a horrible feeling ever since that weird dream. No one would believe a failure of a princess, but right now, for no particular reason, I'm filled with a strange and terrible certainty that something awful is about to happen. That's always sad when you don't get to tell, like the stories of people trying to, tell their loved ones, like, I'm sorry, but it's always too late. In the end, that's always sad. Anyway, yeah, we are just about done here. This is actually the last thing I wanted to get here before we, go and skedaddle on to somewhere else. But before we go, this will be the last thing of this episode. So in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and head off to somewhere else in Hyrule. There's no map. So yeah, and we're going to go ahead and recall this memory. So I'll see you guys at the end. Next time. After this memory. If that wasn't clear.
Incredible. We're at a point now where we can actually control them. At the current rate, we'll soon know all we need to know about the Guardians and the Divine Beasts. And should Ganon ever show itself again, we'll be well positioned to defend ourselves.
What are you doing out here, Zelda?
was assessing the results of the experiment with the Guardians. These pieces of ancient technology could be quite useful against them.
I know that. They are essential to Hyrule's future, and our research demands that we keep a close eye on them. However, as the princess, you currently have a crucial unfulfilled responsibility to your kingdom. Let me ask you once more, when will you stop treating this as some sort of childish game?
I'm doing everything I can. I'll have you know that I just recently returned from the Spring of Courage, where I offered every ounce of my prayers to the goddess.
And now you are here wasting your time. You need to be dedicating every moment you have to your training. You must be single-minded in unlocking the power that will seal Calamity Ganon away.
I already am. Don't you see? There's nothing more I can do. My hope is that you'll allow me to contribute here in whatever way I can.
No more excuses, Zelda. Stop running away from your duty. As the king, I forbid you to have anything to do with these machines from this moment on, and command you to focus on your training. Do you know how the gossip mongers refer to you? They are out there at this moment, whispering amongst themselves that you are the heir to a throne of nothing. Nothing but failure. It is woven into your destiny that you prove them wrong. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Help. Man. There's the scolding we've been hearing about. So, on that, oh, you get 5 hearts. On that note, we're going to go ahead and end it off here. So in the next episode, we're going to, yeah, we're going to go ahead and hide first. Ouch. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and grab this. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and see you guys next time right here. And we're gonna do other stuff outside Hyrule Castle. This is gonna be the last thing reading Zelda's research journal. So I'll see you guys next time.